Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Super Pro World Tour Episode 6. Of course, our first matchup here tonight, Cesar Stone taking on Henri Ginal in a battle of singlets, and probably slightly more relevant, a battle of two guys with 0 wins. Cesar Stone, of course, coming in here 0-2. Henri Ginal about to come in here 0-3. And normally when somebody says somebody's O has got to go, they were talking about two undefeated fighters. And that's always a very exciting matchup. But I would argue that in some ways, this is a much more exciting matchup. When you have two undefeated fighters, you know, you're going to have two guys that are thinking about being undefeated, thinking about not losing. These guys are thinking about doing whatever it takes to get a win. And there's just a certain tenacity that comes with that, just ever so slight of circumstance, of mindset, that you got to think this one is going to be very intense. And dare I say it, maybe even pretty fast. But to say, though, I recorded these like 2 months ago. I don't remember how long any of these matches go. I don't remember how most of them end. This should be a fun show for me to commentate. Hello, Fourth Wall. Are you my friend? I don't think so. Henri Ginal now making his way downtown, doing that little jobber jog. It's fascinating that that became known as the jobber jog. It's Bruno Sammartino's entrance. That's weird, right? All right, I gotta build the fourth wall back up. This is good work. All right, hanging out, of course. Very French. Cesar Stone, not so much. Just something to point out. Thought it might be interesting. Although, he's from New Orleans. So, like, basically French. He's like hillbilly French. You know? He's like spicy French. Henri Ginal now. He's very excited. Napoleon just came out. He feels represented. He feels seen. Big backhand. Putting Stone down. Immediately going after that arm. Both guys pretty big. Right now it seems like Stone's got a bit of a size advantage, but it ain't showing. Now going after it. Stone yet to really get into this match. He's got to get a little fired up here. Taking a roll out. Understands the momentum's not helping. Oh, grabs him by the back. Oh, and a beautiful inverted power slam. That'll wake you up in the morning right down there on that diamond plate. Somebody stole our mats. We don't know where they went. And we don't have the budget to buy new ones. We have the budget for, you know, just about anything else, but not new mats. Much to Henri Ginal's display. Speaking of which, coming to you live from Atlanta for these tapings of Super Pro. Go Blackhawks. Right? Blackhawks? Yeah, that sounds right. I don't even... Is that hockey? Fuck, man. Now Stone for the cover. Oh, only a 1 count, but not the least belabored kick out from Ginal. Maybe Ginal could have used that extra second of recovery time. Oh, misses with the drive-by knee. Oh, taking advantage, pops him up. Beautiful. Military press drop. Stone now, of course, you can see, got some blood on his face. Another 5-sided arm breaker. Now full Nelson. He's got it locked in tight. Stone desperately trying to power out of it. Slings him off the side. Got him up. Oh, goes for that diving shoulder charge off of the top turnbuckle onto the outside. Good God, Cesar comic from that altitude. Very proud of that one. Got him up now. Walking him over to that old hardest part of the ring. Oh, not once, but twice. What a neat offense between these two out here. Power bomb attempt. What about Northern Lights? Shouts out to the gunfighter. The only man to ever pull off that move. Back. Beautiful leg drop. Shout out to Thunderlips in our main event here tonight. Here's a drop kick. Here's a drop kick. Shout out to a shit ton of different people who drop kicks. Trying to capitalize. Goes for that big right hand. Doesn't quite land. Fireman's carry. Stone wall. 1, 2. No, Ginal survives. Don't know shit about Stonewall Jackson's military career, otherwise it'd make a very, very poignant reference on that. Good right hand. And right back into that hurt and lock. But no. King is phantom limb on the rope. Dragon screw. Oh, now targeting the ankle and the knee. The knee. 1, 2. That could be it. No. So he's summoning the strength to kick out. Throwing some wham burgers. Beautiful suplex. Oh, and another power bomb out there in the Wildlands outside that ring. Throws him back in. Looking to capitalize. Puts him back up. But twice as nice. Another stone wall, but he's right under the rope, and the ref sees it. Unfortunate placement. Cesar Stone not letting it dissuade him. Still fired up. Oh, big up kick. He's got him up. Last ride. Goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3, and Henri with a hard-fought victory, and it is he who shall be 1-3. Power flip. getting that victory is Henri Ginal.
Chuck Norris is a hunter, but Chuck Norris does not hunt. Hunting would imply the possibility of failure. There are 10 million people in the world of Warcraft because Chuck Norris allows them to live.
I'm Chuck Norris, and I approve this game.
World of Warcraft. Try it free at warcraft.com.
What's your game?
Welcome back. Up here is our second match of the night. This Blade taking on Braddock, Armstrong. The women, similarly to our previous match, winless here in Super Pro since it's relaunched. It's only been like 8 shows, but it's actually been like 10 months. Oh God, what is the passage of time? Native Brisbane picking on Braddock, Edinburgh. Bit of a all Commonwealth Games matchup here between these two. And she gets her hair up really fast. We cut away, cut back, boom, hair's up. Amazing. I don't even see where she has the haircut. I guess it's like under the arm sleeve, maybe? Very difficult to tell. Lady Armstrong. A member of, I suppose, the second most successful family here at Super Pro, the Braddocks. Although, to be fair, they have like half as many members. Right? So, what are you going to do? Both of these women coming across from... What the hell was that for? Ring Classic? Haha! I have a great memory. Yes, both these women come across me. Ring Classic. Gotta say, weather in Atlanta, probably not too dissimilar from Australia, but probably a bit of a change-up for the Scotland native. I've seen historically when athletes are not used to competing at high heat. Oh! Gorgeous power slam. Scoop slam thingamajig. Because normally, when an athlete's unused to fighting in the heat, it affects the gas tank negatively. Oh! Braddock Armstrong trying to get out of here in about 2 minutes. So hopefully that won't affect her much. Wade seizing control. Oh! Backdrop neck breaker. Nasty stuff. Forcing Braddock to recollect herself on the outside, but oh no! The diamond plate strikes again. Hardest substance known to man. True story. And of course, normally, watch the super kick. Referee up to a 3 count. Of course, normally we have the local commentary team down there for language reason, but I also speak English, so I'm not exactly sure what they're doing down there. I mean, I guess they're Jordan, so they're just talking like this, that, or you know, tell you what, man, be talking about like. I actually don't know what a Georgian accent sounds like. I know it's Southern. There's different flavors of Southern, you know. Like, are they boomhauer? It's very difficult. Braddock, of course, breaking the count at 8. Oh, beautiful sling blade pops right back up. Hits a drop kick to follow up. When you sling blade Jessica blade, is that like a double? Does it have double the impact, or does it like cancel out like Pokemon at the same time? Like, how does that work? Don't tell anybody I know that much about Pokemon. Please. Rolls in. Oh! Bit of posing, gets right into the stunner. Goes for the cover. 1, 2, and not enough. That was close. Braddock maybe getting a little too comfortable in there. Crouch handing fight forever right now. Oh, beautiful butterfly suplex into the armbar. Mighty Mouse-esque in her Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu game. Jessica Blade. Oh, big lead round kick. Comes back up. Oh, driving her down. Gut. Go down center off the ropes. Rana. Beautiful insecurity to get out of that. I haven't mentioned it yet. Braddock got a good amount of size on Blade. Oh! Blade able to make the ropes off that leg lock. Oh! Pulling it back into Z-knee. And a little bit more dancing. This time Blade not able to take advantage of it, or I thought I was going to have to eat my words. But instead it was Jessica Blade who weighed a big right hand. Beautiful hip toss. Oh, and a round kick to the chest. Stop to the face. Powerbomb. Flips her over. The knee. And again, Blade just getting out of dodge. Hoping for a chance to catch her breath. Whoa. Fast and nimble as Jessica Blade, thinking on her feet. Landing on her feet. Isn't that beautiful, Rana? Now, we haven't actually seen either of these women really try to get for that count-out victory. And you got to think that is something that's going to start playing a factor the longer this match goes in. You start to think about taking the easier and easier path to victory once the other paths become more and more difficult. But not tonight as Blade throws Braddock in. Referee saying something to a member in the audience. Don't know what that was about. Blade now waiting for Braddock to stir. Looking for something big here. Beautiful. Frankensteiner from the top rope. Looking to follow it up. And over. 360. Moonsault the DRM. 1, 2, 3, and Jessica Blade gets the big victory. over Braddock Armstrong, who started off this match HAWT hot, but the endurance and the perseverance just of late paying dividends in this match.
Talk about buying.
It's the official WCW MasterCard with 12 exclusive designs.
Personally, I carry the Metro Girls.
You get merchandise discounts, automatic entry into sweepstakes, an insider's newsletter, and other exclusive benefits.
You get to pick the hottest wrestling card in history.
Show the world where you stand. Choose your card. Order the official WCW MasterCard. Call now, 1-800-WCW.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Big clash of styles here. So we're going to have the legendary Ebak taking on Ken Hase. They have a lot in common. Ebak, obviously growing up, has a lot of fondness for Japanese video games. Ken Hase is Japanese. So, you know. So there's a little parallel there. Right? It's like the same thing. They're basically the same guy. What I'm trying to say. Now, also these men, also without a win, although neither one has had more than one match. Both guys making their second match here in this Super Pro. Hase, I believe his first match was a multi-man Ebak match against Connor Gates not too long ago. Connor Gates, of course, former title contender, very recently. So not exactly as do or die in this situation, but there's a very clear difference in where these guys are career-wise. Ebak, if you can think of it, Ebak's probably done. Guy's been everywhere. He's done everything. He's beaten everything. Ken Hase, on the other hand, and I'm aware I'm mispronouncing his name. I just think it's funnier to do that. Ken Hase, on the other hand, really just getting started. Really just trying to feel it out. Has not truly had that definitive match, rivalry, victory, title. So many things down that line. Where Ebak could say, oh yeah, I had this rivalry with this guy. Oh yeah, I had the Twitch title match with yada yada in 1974, whatever the hell. But Hase here trying to make this his coming out party, for lack of a better term. Taking him down. Stiff palm strikes. Bit of Pancration Nation up in here. Big right hand. And a headbutt to the base of the spine. I don't know if you know this, but your spine, pretty important. If that doesn't function, you're going to have a hard time. It's my Chris Collinsworth impression. Coming off. Oh, backpack. Backpack? Why did I say back? Drop kick to the back. Jesus Christ. It's been a while, folks. Beautiful springboard crossbody from Ebak. Oh! Hase taking a nasty drop kick to the back that ran. Elbow. Bulldog. Ebak now kicking it up into second gear, seeing if the young boy can hang. Hase now doing his best to slow it back down. Oh yeah, you like your Seder? How about your Kawada kicks? Huh? Fucking nerd. Ebak now trying to roll out. maybe doesn't realize that Hase tried to get out of there, but no, playing a bit of possum. Or some possum-based video game reference. It's not coming to me right now. Kamegoi! Now rolling Ebak back into the ring. Trying to chase after him, gets caught with the right hand. These intercepting fists of Ebak played dividends. Oh! Saw there, Ken Hase. He's a little bit faster with his leg kicks. You know, Ebak, pretty much a wrestler's wrestler. We're seeing Hase sort of lean into more of that martial arts leanings, those traditional martial arts, a little bit of some grappling in there. But he seems to be getting the better of these striking exchanges. Only one count. Yeah, if there's one thing Ebak has proved, it's his durability, but Ken Hase about to put that to the test. Beautiful round, spinning back kick rather. 1, 2, 3, and he puts Ebak away. Knocked out cold. And ladies and gentlemen, that is the kind of victory. That is the kind of highlight reel knockout that kickstarts a career. Expect to see more of Ken Hase. I think it's actually pronounced Hase.
Since you guys taught me to drive, I'm gonna teach you to wrestle. This is a body slam. Not bad. These guys are phenomenal.
Start every day with Gillette Fusion Power Phenom. With Gillette's most comfortable shave, you'll feel phenomenal. Gillette Fusion Power Phenom, the only razor used by the Gillette Young Guns.
For even more comfort, use Gillette Fusion Hydrogel. Comfortable?
Gentlemen, welcome back. So our co-main event of the evening is Ben Coleman. Let's come out here and take on Mark Sexton. And stop me if you've heard this one before. Both of these guys looking for their first win. I'm guessing this was my theme when I put this match card together. I mean, when whoever is booking this mystery card, we don't have an on-screen authority figure. Look, man, this stuff is hard. All right. There's a reason I haven't done this in 2 months. Also, I can't stand still for like a full hour. It's a little difficult. It takes some time. I'm doing my best. All right. Of course. Ew, he's Canadian. Boo this man. Boo. I mean, I am an impartial commentator here tonight. Now, Mark Sexton. Both of these guys pretty experienced. They've been around a minute. Sexton probably has more in-ring experience when you look at his overall career. Ben Coleman comes from a big wrestling dynasty. His brothers just won the tag team titles. You know, Shelly Kimball, former USW women's champion. Even Ben Coleman, former United States Wrestling Tag Team champion. So these things, they're not quite eluding Ben. Mark, generally, you're not going to list off a shit ton of Mark Sexton stats from one promotion because I don't watch other promotions. But I know he's been around, which is more than I can say for most wrestlers who are in other promotions. So I'm assuming he's very successful. Also, look at the length of this entrance. This is a successful wrestler's entrance length, you know? Like, they don't just give you 2 minutes to just hang out, you know what I mean? You gotta really work for that. Of course, here the crowd, obviously unaware that he's Canadian, somehow cheering him on. Ben Coleman, of course, Shelly Kimball's in his corner. Always want to mention the managers, but it's important to remember that for some reason, the Coleman managers don't generally try to interfere much. Occasionally, whoever's they're fighting will just try to kill them, kill the managers on the outside for some reason. Not sure why that happens. So far, hasn't happened with Shelly Kimball, thank God. Then clean headlock gets interrupted by rope break. Beautiful power slam. Following it up. Grounded pound. Back. I mentioned Ben Coleman 0-1, Mark Sexton 0-1. I do believe those were both multi-man matches. I think this is the singles debut for both of these guys in this version of Super Pro. So talk about a first impression. Let's give Ben Coleman. Whoa, hey, that ain't for the kids. Oh, yeah, you like that one? Oh, take a knee, too. Take a knee 3. Knock it on the back door. It's Ben Coleman. You know, a little hard to see at first, but Mark Sexton's got a bit of a size advantage here. Hard to do against Coleman. And now, absolute blasphemy. A heavyweight killer. Him up, inverted driver. And now both men roll on the outside. Sexton trying not to allow Ben any recovery time. He says, no one is safe. Beautiful vertical suplex. Gut. This is what I like about these guys' moves. I don't really have to remember the niche name to that move. He just drove his face into the floor. Like, it's a good time. It's a good time had by all. Unless, of course, you're getting your face driven into the floor. Then it's probably not a good time. But now falling him on. Oh, laying him out to dry with that clothesline. Another vertical suplex. Oh, goes for the grounded pound, eats some of his own. Beautiful sweep by Mark Sexton. Try not to let this match get away from him. Targeting those knees. You might say, does he have a bad knee? And the answer is, he's a professional wrestler. Of course he has a bad knee. And now, he's split open. Mark Sexton furthers the damage with a knee drop. Underhook DDT. 1, 2. Not quite enough to get there. Shelly Kimball now getting real fired up. Oh my God. Ben Coleman summoning the strength from the underworld to keep getting up after this. Yeah, I wonder what kind of Wheaties these guys are eating at the Coleman family house. On the Coleman's cookbook recipe is like 1,700 grams of protein per meal. Only a 1 count. Oh! Sexton again with that beautiful knee drop. He's done a good job targeting the face and the neck of Ben Coleman ever since he got that cut. Pretty stingy on doctor stoppages here. Oh, beautiful headbutt. which is hard to say because the headbutt's inherently not beautiful, but that one was pretty pretty. Boom! Patented spine buster deep into the cover. 1, 2, no. Sexton kicks out. Sexton now making his way out. Now Coleman with a big right hand. Stunner off the ropes. Sexton trying to find a way in. Baits Coleman out. Ties him up. Fireman's carry. And taking him for an airplane ride. Taking him for a spin. That was the rinse cycle. Goes him back in. Oh, it gets booted right back out. If by booted, I mean like an arm, because it was a clothesline, but Sexton shaking it off, closing to the crowd. And once again, you see, maybe trying to bait Coleman out a little bit. Coleman, I was going to say not having it, but the patience ran out after 3 seconds. Beautiful Olympic slam. Has a Canadian ever won Olympic wrestling? Questions for Craig. I mean, I'm sure it happened. They're probably looking made up. It's the cutter on the outside. Now, and a double underhook DDT. He's hit that a lot here tonight. Ben has not had an answer for it. And Sexton is making him pay. Coleman gets these spots of dynamic offense, but he just constantly falls back under the relentless control of Mark Sexton. Oh, big forearm. 1, 2, no. Coleman still laying and eats another knee drop to the face. Oh, brain buster. Wait, Coleman tying him up. 1. No, only a 1 count. Could not catch him off guard enough. Now Sexton with a whale hunt. 1, 2. No, not enough. Ben Coleman still alive somehow. Swinging neck breaker. This is the knee. Coleman trying to fight back, but it feels like the lead is widening. Spine buster. Oh, and laying him out. Coleman, desperation, flying clothesline. Come up. Hold on a minute. Cole, shooter, lays him out. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. No, not enough. And now both these guys have swung for the fences and not gotten that home run. And now it is a question of mental fortitude. Now Coleman pouring on the offense. And now the sleeper. Putting him out like a light. Looks like he might be fading. He might be fading. Sexton, no. Jawbreaker. Coleman down to a knee. Sexton ties him up. Fireman's carry. Hangs him out to dry. Double leg drop onto the thighs, taking the base away. Wait, maybe looking for that brainbuster again. Eats a vertical suplex instead. You can see a good setup for that goal shoot. Oh my God! Sexton trying to capitalize. Ben launches him across the ring like a rag doll. Oh, to come down with a fucking splash from hell. Or from the heavens, I guess. I'm a little excited. Coleman out. Going high, going low. Headlock. Punch to the face, and you can see the amount of blood. This guy is draining out of his face right now. It's a miracle that the front row isn't stepping or swimming in it. Both guys exchanging. Sexton trying to get back into the ring. You're thinking he has not had the amount of success he wanted on the outside. A fake out. Coleman one more time. Oh! Wait, no! Sexton out the back door. Slinks him to the apron. And now, laying him in. Good news, it turns out Atlanta can count. Oh my God. Nasty short-range DDT. Oh, the diamond plate. It's amazing that's still silver. That's probably why there's no mats out there. The mats get stained. You know, dry cleaning that stuff, it ain't cheap. You know, it's a sanitation issue. Sexton now swinging net breaker. And could that finally be the thing? No, Ben rolling up. Kick to the sternum. Now, charging up in the corner. Super kick. Lays him out. Sexton, exhausted, has to recover. But no, not going for the pin. He knows Coleman's had too much. Gumption for that to work. Hits the splash. Goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3. And Mark Sexton with the hardest of fought victories over Ben Coleman. These guys threw everything, including the kitchen sink, at each other. And Sexton, what is that guy's skin made of? Both these guys took one hell of a beating, but you would not know it looking at the state of Sexton. This guy is a T-H-R-E-A-T threat, dog. Anyone in the division.
Yours is a generous king.
Dilly dilly, your majesty.
Super Bowl tickets for life?
I'm gonna need that case back. Get it? Get it.
Enter for your chance to win 4 Super Bowl tickets for life.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back for our main event of the evening. It's Ricky Valentine. He's going to take on Thunderlips. Now this right here is a very, very curious matchup. Not just because of the skill, because both these guys have had good runs, but also because Ricky Valentine, after Beer Bash, put a whooping on Michael Young, laid out a challenge. You would think, kind of gets you to jump the line. Kind of gets you to the #1 contender stage. And it ain't like Ricky Valentine is ever from the front of that line anyway. But this match had already been booked. So now, what we have is Ricky Valentine taking on Thunderlips. Ricky's 2-1, Thunderlips 1-1. But you can think Ricky is in a bit of trouble if he doesn't quite secure this. What happens if you beat the self-proclaimed #1 contender? Does that make you the self-proclaimed #1 contender? How's that work? Yeah, I know, but I can tell you, Thunderlips has been thinking about it. It's the kind of guy he is. He's a thinker. He's an intellectual. He's a real, he's a real thinking kind of guy. Whatever those are. He's a mentalist. Thunderlips, of course, at one time was the #1 contender. He won a Battle Royale or multi-man. Battle Royale is whatever. He won a match to secure that position, only for Kieran Colesworth to sort of cut in line by beating Michael Young in a non-title match. So now, do we have a sort of similar situation? Of course, Thunderlips currently ranked 16. Valentine currently ranked 8. Not exactly both #1s. But the #1 contender is still Connor Gase, who just had a match. Then you have Kieran Colesworth, who lost the title match to Michael Young. Then you have the Coleman brothers. Both of them currently tied up in the tag team scene. Then you have a curious one. Then you have Jay Scott, Dragon Rojo, Darius Rain. Those three guys, that's a very interesting trio of guys that are just above Ricky Valentine in that list. Gotta think none of them are particularly pleased about Ricky Valentine trying to leapfrog into contendership status. Big clothesline into the corner, sending Valentine sprawling. Drops the elbow. Doesn't drop one, drops two. Wait, could there be? No. Get him up now. Reaching around. Discus punch lays him out. Now, beautiful jawbreaker. Right hand. Rick Valentine, Bob squeeze, comes back up. Achieving control. He's back in a lariat. And then off the ropes. And a big knee drop. Thought he might have hit the Thunderlips leg drop there for a second. Insult to injury. Thunderlips, of course. A lot of history here in Atlanta. Wrestling for CWC back in its heyday in the late 90s. Got there in the mid-90s, though, after got there from the FFW. And a lot of people thought he was like sort of a traitor for that, but wasn't necessarily good until around 97. Also, yeah, Thunderlips is fucking old. Like, it's weird. Only a 1 count. Ricky Valentine just pull off a victory, but instead maybe takes a little bit too much time thinking about that crowd. But no, sneaks out the back door. Chop block. That's why you wear knee pads, kids. Drop kick to the back. Padding on the knee pad, it's on the front, but you know, it's the knee. It's not like the strap hurts. Now Valentine getting the big man on his shoulders. Only get the position fought out of by Thunderlips. Now you see, even though Valentine's a big, strong guy, he's perfectly capable of lifting up Thunderlips. There's a difference in the ease of which they could do it. You saw there, Thunderlips just picking up Ricky, just carrying him around like it's nothing. Whereas Ricky had to really fight for control and ended up losing that fight. That is a big difference. Now, it's one thing to be able to pick up a guy. It's another thing to be able to pick up a guy without him having any say. Now, for the 5th time tonight, we are talking about these guys taking the fight to the outside. And now, it's Thunderlips doing the posing. He's getting thundered up. Listen to all those Thunder Maniacs. Referee gets up to an 8 count. Whoa, looking for that discus punch again. Oh! I eat my words. As a gorgeous, no pun intended, German suplex. Puts Thunderlips deep on his back foot. Drive-by kick to the dome. A very shiny dome. Now firing up. Here's Ricky Valentine. Comes in. Oh, beautiful chop. Slings him off. Off the rope. Drop kick to the side of the skull. Just a cover of 1, only 1 count. Now Valentine for it again with knee and the lariat. Now Valentine going up top. Big risk. Looking for a big reward as he beckons Thunderlips up to his feet. Blockbuster. Ties him up. Oh, good googly moogly. The knees to the spine. Thunderlips, of course, famously has had a lot of back issues in his career. From dropping that leg on a bunch of jabronis. It seems Valentine, you know, we don't really see him with a size disadvantage that often. You know, matchup against Taurus Fire was a big one. But it is interesting to see him using speed. Oh, and daring to try and get an advantage over a larger opponent. Thunderlips jabaited him. Sent him face first. It's amazing he can stand. One kick, pulls him up. Power bomb. Now Thunderlips calling Ricky in towards him. And he may regret that. Valentine's Day Massacre. 1, 2, no. Not enough to put him away. Valentine trying to capitalize, trying to find the space. And on the ankle lock. Again, stalking. Keeping him off guard. You know, if you get Thunderlips to a vertical base, you wanted to do it on your terms. Jesus Christ, perfect flex. Now, big double axe handle to the back. Thunderlips now scrambling a little bit. Finds himself on the other side of the apron. The wild side of the apron. Ricky knocks him down. Now, oh my God. One arm spine buster. Valentine appears to be getting stronger as this goes on. Blue Thunder bomb. Now, Thunderlips shooting him up the ramp there. And now, oh, dropping the knee. Dropping him down on the knee for that back gut buster, rib buster, whatever you call it. Everything's busted. Both men now trying to psych each other out. Realize the count's about to let up. Get back in. Oh my, what the fuck was that? The Thunderlips just had a spinning back kick? What the fuck? Slams him down. And look, a car crash. It happens in slow motion. The leg drop. A nuclear explosion. And to top it off, he gets elevated. No, Ricky Valentine kicks out. Dirty pulls from Thunderlips. I can't go back and rewatch that fucking kick. Ricky Valentine still discombobulated. Misses the clothesline. Oh, eats a big right hand. Gets cut open. And now Thunderlips is saying, can you hear the thunder inside your... Big Ghost fan. Thunderlips, of course, feeling fired up right now. Valentine catches him sleeping. Does it at the forearm. Double choke slam. Goes for the cover, and that might be all she wrote. 1, 2, 3, and Thunderlips takes a win over the self-proclaimed #1 contender. You gotta think, what does that mean for, you know, the champion? This division as a whole? Some crazy shit, y'all. I've been Mark Spencer. Good night.